Hi there, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Today we want to discuss a very, very powerful, important question. And that is, what is the real purpose of a relationship? What is the real purpose of a relationship? Is it love? Is it companionship? Is it financial stability? Or is there something deeper about a relationship? That's what we want to discuss today on MC Pleasant TV Sunday Live Discussion. Because we've observed that many relationships are actually not what relationship ought to be. It's either that they don't have a proper understanding of what relationship is, because when there's no understanding of something, abuse is inevitable. That's why we're seeing so many flaws in so many relationships, crashing and all sorts. Why? Because there's no proper understanding, there's no purpose. The real purpose of relationship is being thwarted. It has been thwarted, and it's not really being understood by the parties that are involved in the relationship. So that's what we want to discuss today on MC Pleasant TV Sunday Live Discussion. What actually is the real purpose of a relationship? These things we said, yes, their purpose is they're part of relationship, but then if the main reason, if relationship, the real purpose why relationship exists is not really understood by both parties, then there's a problem. Many times you ask, especially us the ladies, you ask a lady, why do you want to enter into a relationship? Why do you want to get married? You know, they say, me, I want to enter into a relationship so that I can see somebody that will be taking care of me. You ask another person, you tell you, I want to enter into a relationship so that I don't feel lonely. I want somebody that can be my companion. You see, the main reason why the person wants to get into a relationship. Good evening, sir. Happy Sunday, sir. God bless you, sir. Hope you had a nice day. Yeah, God bless you richly. Thanks for joining us tonight. Same to you, sir. You're welcome, sir. So today we are discussing on what actually is the real purpose of a relationship. I am fine. I'm good. Thank God. I'm better. Thank God. Thank God. God has been so good. Thank you. Hope you're good too. Yes, I am. I'm good. I'm okay. Thank God. So today we are discussing on what is the real purpose of a relationship. You're welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. And I said, is it for love? Is it for companionship? Is it for financial stability? Thank God. Or is there something deeper about a relationship? Because like I said earlier on, when something is not understood, abuse is inevitable. That's why we are seeing abuses in so many relationships in our times. You understand why? Because I'm good, I'm okay, thank God. I'm healed. God has healed me. Thank you, sir. I'm very, very fine. I'm okay. I'm just recuperating. Thank God, yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay, thank God. I'm good now. I'm okay. Thank God. You're welcome, sir. So, like I said earlier on, most people don't actually understand the real purpose. Like I gave 2 instances. There are even more. Why are you into this relationship? I want somebody I can be staying with you. I want somebody that will take care of me financially and take care of my problems. And I want somebody that can give me financial stability. No, I know those are parts of the results of relationship, but those are not the real reasons why we have relationship. Relationship is the coming together of 2 people that know themselves. Yes, they have reasons, various reasons for keeping a relationship, that know themselves. And it's those reasons that they have for entering into a relationship. That's what sustains the relationship. Like I said earlier, if a man or a woman or a lady and a guy does not really understand themselves, yes, some for love, if they don't understand themselves, you understand, and they want somebody else, okay, I want to say this: relationship does not complete you. If a person is not complete, If you're not complete as a person, you don't love yourself, you don't feel loved, and you get into a relationship, there'll be a problem. Why? Because you don't really understand what love is. So for two people to come into a relationship, both of them must be people that really know who they are. I said, relationship, is it actually for love? Is it only for love? Is it only for companionship? Is it for financial stability? Or is there something deeper? Yes, sir. To know one another. If someone that feels lonely, if you cannot stay on your own and you feel you're perfect, you feel you're okay, you feel that you are okay with yourself, I tell you, whoever you get into a relationship with, that you're having this feeling of loneliness, somebody cannot complete you as a person. Relationships are meant to complement, not to complete. Thank you. You're welcome. Is it Yoruba? Nasirat. I think I'll call. Let me not spoil your name. Mose Bolatan. Nasirat. Good evening. Welcome. God bless you richly. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is MC Pleasant TV, Sunday live discussion. It holds every Sunday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. We have just 30 minutes. It will reduce. Initially, it was 1 hour, but now it's 30 minutes. Relationship does not complete you. It only complements. If you think that when you get into a relationship, your partner, or whoever you are, good evening there. God bless you. God bless you, Richie. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you're not financially stable as a person, you get into a relationship for someone to make you stable, there'll be a problem there. There'll be a problem. That's why I said earlier when I started, it's a powerful question. It's a question that we need to ask ourselves individually. If you're into a relationship or you're about to get into it, why am I entering? What's my purpose of entering into this relationship? Because actually, relationship is meant to complement, not to complete. If I am incomplete and I get into a relationship, I'll continue to be incomplete because my partner can't complete me. I am the one that's supposed to make myself complete. If I am financially down and I think I cannot do something to make myself come up, not that I'll get into billions, at least I'm content financially. My partner, and I feel it's whoever I want to get into a relationship that will complement, that will make me stable financially, there will be a problem in that relationship. So relationships are not meant to complete either party. No. Discover who you are first before you get into a relationship, or else you pose a problem to whoever you're going to get into a relationship with. That's the problem we're having all over. Because somebody that does not want to do anything, doesn't want to be stable as a person financially, you don't want to do something, you're looking for somebody that will be working and giving you money, and then that's why the reason why you're getting into a relationship, because you want somebody to carry all your burdens, and there's a problem in that relationship. If it's entered into somebody that does not feel he or she is secure with himself, you don't even know who you are, you don't even love yourself, and you can't love people, how do you expect to get into a relationship because of love? It is what you have that you're going to give out. So if you can't love yourself and you can't love others, not for anything but just for the reason of what love is, you don't even understand it, how are you going to get into a relationship? Good evening, Moro Moke Fumilayo. God bless you. Thanks for joining us again tonight. God bless you. Happy Sunday to you too. So tonight we are discussing on what actually is the real purpose of relationship. Because most people get into a relationship without really understanding. I said, is it for love? Is it for financial stability or companionship? If you as an individual, you feel so lonely, you feel that on your own you're not complete, you feel that on your own you can't amount to anything. I tell you, you get into a relationship, you cannot be anything. You'll be expecting more. You become a burden to whoever you're entering into a relationship with. Thank you. God bless you so much. God bless you richly. Thank you. Yes, sir. I know you mentioned them, but what I'm trying to bring out the real purpose of relationship. Someone that wants to get into a relationship should first of all be stable as a person. Don't get the wrong minds. I'm not saying those things are not involved in relationship. They are. But then, you should as a person be stable in all these areas. If I don't love myself, is it my partner that's going to love me? That's why people get into a relationship, and no matter the amount of love that is being showered on them, they feel unloved. Why? Because they don't even know what love is, and they are not loved. They don't even love themselves. That's why people get into relationship, and no matter the amount of money you give to them, because their main purpose of entering that relationship from that person is not because of mutual. Okay, relationship is all about mutual benefit. That's why I say complementary. Mutual benefits. Mutual benefit. Yes, I'm not saying there's only like real love, but love alone cannot sustain relationship. Love alone cannot sustain relationship. Why? Because no matter how the real love is there, if there are deficiencies in all the things you are mentioning, the love begins to wane down, it begins to go down. Love alone, we are humans, we are not God. Love alone cannot sustain relationship. If you're into a relationship and you love your partner so much, but your partner is deficient in so many ways, you are humans, it will tell on the relationship. That love will begin to go down. That's why people that are madly in love after a couple of years, now some people don't even stop to 1 year. You see there's a crack in the relationship. Why? Because there are some things that have not been that have not been worked on. You understand? That's what we're trying to say. It's not as if love is not there. Yes, love is part of relationship, because before you get attracted to somebody, there must be an atom of love in you. But then emotions alone can't sustain relationship. If you allow just emotions to sustain your relationship, it will affect one of the parties. Because if a man loves a woman, or a woman loves a man, and the man has an ulterior motive or another reason why he has decided to get into a relationship with that person, you understand? Then definitely your reason for entering that relationship, which might not be what the other person wants, then it's a problem. So it goes beyond just being companions, just being partners. Yes, companionship. But then there are things about companionship that we need to know. So we're going to look briefly. We might not finish it today because we have just 30 minutes in our discussion, just 30 minutes. So we might not be able to finish it today. It's going to go serially. Yes, relationships involves love. It's all about love. You can get, okay, I want to get into a relationship because I love. Why do you love this person? Why do you love the person? Is it because the person is just handsome, or the lady is beautiful, or she whatever? What is your reason for loving that person? Yes, love is what brings two people together. But why? There must be a reason why. You don't just love for nothing. You understand? That's what we're trying to say. So there's a real purpose why there's relationship. Yes, love is involved. Yes, companionship is involved. Yes, financial stability is involved. But then there are things that turns on these things. What do you understand by love? Because love has to do with relationship. If you just carry just love, and not other things are not attached, there's a problem. Love talks about you being able to know who your partner is. That even when your partner does something that you don't like, because of some reasons, you understand? That's why we say purpose. Purpose. Because purpose is what keeps everything stable. If there's no purpose in whatever you want to do, there will be abuse in it. You understand? There will be abuse in it, and it's not going to be sustained. So the real reason why we have relationship, that's what we're trying to look into today. Because relationship is all about two people coming together. You understand? Coming together. That's all what relationship is about. And why are you coming together? For mutual benefit. I contribute, you contribute. That's what relationship is all about. So if I'm a lady that I'm going into a relationship with a guy, and what I want from him is to make me financially stable, I don't want to contribute, then where is the mutuality there? That's what I'm trying to say. So definitely it's going to affect the relationship. And if the person understands what actually that relationship is all about, mutual benefits, I contribute, you contribute, and then it's not forced on the other party, only him that will be giving me financially, all the burdens of my family are on him. It's going to weigh him down. And it's going to affect the relationship. It's going to affect the love that both of us have. Because if he's not giving me what I want, maybe I desire money from him and he's not giving me to what I want, I begin to complain, and then before I know it, that love is going down. And him, if he's the one that is satisfying me, okay, sir, love is not sustainable. It's not sustainable with other things such as money and caring, interest. For those that are not serious, they are always out for one particular thing. All these things we are saying, sir, they are involved, but then do we actually understand it as individuals, and that do we play along with it? Because like I keep on saying, okay, love, I keep on saying it. I don't think two people, especially mature people and people that, especially people that have religious background, can't get into a relationship and you want to get married and there's no love there. No, love is emotional attachment. You understand? And you don't just, if love is just love in quotes, then anybody can love anybody. But no, there's something about a particular person that makes you fall in love with that person, which will make, it's not another person that will make you not to fall in another person. That's what we're saying. So we can't love everybody. There must be a particular thing about somebody that makes you to decide, yes, I love this person. So love does not just fall on a person like that. No, if not, we can love everybody and decide to get married to everybody, decide to get into a relationship with everybody. So there must be something about somebody that's the purpose we're thinking about. So that is the thing at the back of your mind that will attract you to the person, and then with time, as you begin to relate with the person, you find yourself falling. The emotions comes in. You understand? That's why at times you can see somebody, and then when you maybe begin to relate and you say, nah, I don't think this thing can work. Why? Because you've seen there's something in that person that you're not compatible with. You don't feel like I can't stay with this kind of person. What do? You stay there. Yes, love should be mutual, but if it's not mutual, because like I said earlier on, people can have their different reasons for getting into a relationship. People can have their different reasons. Okay, we still have time. People can have their different reasons for getting into a relationship. And it's those reasons that we need to look into. Those reasons, if those reasons are not cogent, if they are not real, if they are not genuine, there will be a problem. We're talking about issues here. Because relationships these days are not stable. Though we have very good relationships, why? Those are people that have understanding of what relationship actually is. Yes, they have the reason why. Natural, yes. But then, somebody cannot just love everybody equally. For you to say this is the person I want to get into a relationship with, it means your love for that person has exceeded your love for every other person. And then that means there's something in that person that you admire. There's something in that person that you love. There's something in that person, about that person, that is not in another person. That's why you are choosing that person. It's not as if the person is 100% perfect. No, that's not what we're saying. You understand? So the purpose is just not just being together. If you're together, what are you going to do? If you get to people that are in a relationship, either married or not, you see complaints coming up. Why? And when you listen to those complaints, if you're sincere to yourself, you find out that something is missing. A man complains to you that I'm tired, everything, my wife is not doing anything. A woman comes and says, I'm tired, my husband is doing this, my husband is doing this. So there are flaws. They don't really understand what relationship is all about. If a woman comes out and begins to complain, my husband, maybe the husband was working before they got married, and all of a sudden he loses his job, and the woman begins to complain that she's the one that is not taking care. She didn't really understand what relationship was initially, because it's all about mutual complementing one another. It's all about mutual support. You need to support your partner. Relationship is all about teamwork. Partnership is teamwork. You contribute, I contribute, and they will bring out something. That's teamwork. But these days, if I get deep into relationship, it's not like that. Most of us, especially women, think, yes, love should be real. Think that once it's a relationship, it is the man that should carry the responsibilities. No, that's not relationship. That's not mutual relationship. It's not as if it's going to be the same level, but then there must be a contribution from both parts. The woman should show concern. She should contribute to the relationship. That's the only thing that can sustain. That's why I said purpose. What is the purpose of relationship? To build one another. For one another to grow. Whoever you are, you could start little. You could get, that's why you see at times somebody can get married to somebody that is not even a graduate. Growth. You understand? Building. The man gets married to her. People say, you that is a graduate. Why are you getting to somebody that is just a school set holder? Relationship. But he has seen something in her. What does he want? He wants to improve her. And then he gets married to her, sends her to school. She becomes a graduate. From there they grow. And in 5 to 10 years time, when you see them together, both of them have grown. That's relationship. It's for mutual growth of both parties. So when, don't say, I want somebody that's already established. No. Relationship is about building. You build one another. That's what relationship ought to be. So there's a purpose why. Why am I entering into relationship with this guy? Or why am I entering into relationship with this woman? I want to help her. I want to contribute to his life. So relationship is all about two people coming together to share their lives together. Yes, you could be lonely, but if you're not able to solve that issue of loneliness, I tell you, get into a relationship, it cannot be solved. That's why I said initially, when you enter into a relationship, you just get to know who you are, get matured. Relationship is about maturity. Many children get into a relationship without actually, when I mean children, I'm not saying age, without actually understanding, getting the real purpose of relationship. That it's all about growth. It's about connectivity, connection. It's about mutual understanding. Okay, Mr. John is saying, what I mean is that if a man and a woman love one another, they should do things together, not living it for one another. That's the understanding. Most people don't have that understanding, sir. You're right, sir. You're right, sir. That's why we're bringing this topic up. But most people don't do that. They don't. Especially women. They feel the man should be the one that should bear the responsibility in that relationship. After all, I'm the woman, so the man should take care of me. Why is he into a relationship with me? He should be the one that will take all my responsibility. He should, after all, I'm the woman. No. That's not relationship. Yes, we all had that, but when you really get to understand what relationship actually is, you find out that that's not the essence of relationship. Relationship is about mutual benefit of both parties. Your partner, you're coming into his life to contribute to his life. He is coming into your life to contribute to your life. So there's mutual growth for both of you. That's why everything is done as a teamwork. It's a partnership thing. I contribute, you contribute. That's relationship. It's not one-sided. It's mutual. So let's stop thinking that, especially us women, that when we get into a relationship, our man should carry all our burdens. No. We ask many questions. We ask people. We ask, why do you want to get married? Why do you want to get into a relationship? This stuff is too much. Me, I want somebody that come and carry all my burdens, that can take care of me. Let me just relax. That person is not a human being. And then you also see men these days. You see men too, out of laziness and whatever. You see some male don't want to work. They are looking for women that are wealthy, that are rich, that they want to get into a relationship. Why? Because of money. It's not going to work. With time, because that's your reason. With time, that thing you saw, whatever it is, you understand, that you saw that made it to enter. If his woman is very, very wealthy, with at time goes on, she gets to understand that this person actually is not because the person actually loves my money. And then when there's a little the woman starts to, so okay, let me test, and then you see the relationship breaks up. So the real purpose of relationship, that's what we want to look into. Like I said earlier on, is for growth, it's for connection, it's for stability. You understand? But then both parties have to contribute to each other. If it is not done, that relationship will crack. That relationship will have it will be a short-lived one. You understand? Yes, sir. You're right, sir. So what I'm talking about, what I'm trying to bring at, all these things we are saying, love, understanding, companionship, they are parts of relationship. They are, actually. Let me not be too rigid. They are part of relationship, but then, if there's no understanding of what it entails, what those partnership entail. A woman will tell you, my husband is my partner. The man will tell you, my husband. But then, when it comes to teamwork, it's not there. You can't sit together with your partner to discuss issues that will carry both of you forward. No. Where is the teamwork? You cannot sit down and plan together with your partner so that you can achieve something. Where is the teamwork? The man feels he's up, so whatever he says, that's what happens. The woman should just keep quiet. There's no teamwork there. That's not relationship. Yes, sir. You're right, sir. The relationship for the growth of the couples. You're right, sir. Both parties involved. It's for their growth. Either spiritual growth, financial growth, material growth, physical growth, all-round growth. That's what is involved. You understand? So when you are into a relationship, for example, there are some people that will get into a relationship. You see the man getting so dressed. When you see the man, top notch, well dressed and everything. When you get to know who the wife is, you begin to wonder, is this woman the wife to this man? Why? Because the man is just concentrating on himself, cares less about the wife or the partner. That's why he cannot take her out when he's going for meetings or maybe parties or whatever. No, he prefers to go alone. Why? Because he's lacking. He's lacking. That's why I said we need to understand the real purpose of relationship. the real purpose. Yes, love is involved. Yes, companionship is involved. Yes, financial whatever is involved. But then the main reason for relationship is for us to help one another. Whoever you want to get involved in that relationship with, it's expected that once you get into that relationship, you become partners and try to build one another all round, financially, spiritually, materially, all round. You assist, you help. Relationship about helping one another. It's not one-sided. That's why we are into relationship. So it is not a one-sided thing. It's all about building something meaningful in the life of your partner. There are some people that get married on 5 years. You see, when you see the lady, you begin to admire what actually marriage is all about. And there are some people you also see, when you see them, you begin to say, this is how marriage is, I wonder. It's all about understanding what actually the purpose of relationship is all about. So like I said earlier on, first, that our time is over. We have just 3 minutes to go. It's just 30 minutes. So we just done introduction. We're going to continue next week. Please join us next week, Sunday. We're going to continue on this same topic. What is the real purpose of relationship? The real purpose of relationship. Okay, financial growth. Yes, sir. Financial growth. Sir John is bringing more points. Financial growth in the home. Yes, building of families. I said building the other time. You build yourselves. You build your family. You build your dreams and aspirations. Those are the reasons for relationship. So you cannot be in a relationship with somebody and you don't have something you're building together. That's not a relationship. You cannot be in a relationship or in a marriage and you don't have consent. You're not together. You don't have a purpose. You don't have something both of you are focused on. There's no plan. There's no purpose. There's nothing you want to achieve as a team. No, that's not a relationship. Everybody's on its own. No, that's not a relationship. Relationship is about building one another, helping one another to achieve, to actualize what he or she wants to actualize in life. So this is MC Pleasant TV Sunday Live Discussion. It holds every Sunday, 8 p.m. Nigeria time, just 30 minutes. We discuss issues that has to do with our relationship, our families, our marriages, our homes. We want to see situations where relationship actually, because God created man, for relationship. God created man for relationship. That's why he created us. He wants us to connect with one another. A tree standing alone can't make a forest. We'll come together. Two bad people come together to form a relationship. Both of them are meant to become stronger in any area of their lives. In fact, in every area of their lives. That's why they're coming together. So you don't come together in a relationship and you become less than what you were before you enter. No, that's not. There's a wrong misconception there. God bless you, Mosebolatan Nasirat. God bless you richly. So please join us next week Sunday. I think our time is up. Let me check. Yeah, we just have 1 minute. Just join us next week Sunday. Nasirat, God bless you richly. Thank you so much. God bless you. I give hands up for staying with us. Next week Sunday is another time. Please join us. Let's discuss. Let's continue on this thing. We're going to see next week Sunday those areas that relationship what we need to work on so that we can have the real purpose in our relationship. So God bless you. Thanks for joining us. Like for every one of you that joined us, Nasirat or Mr. John and every one of you, God bless you. Thank you there. You're welcome. Next week Sunday, 8 p.m. is the time. Let's come together. Let's discuss. MC Pleasant Sunday Live Discussion is an open forum. If you want to come online, just indicate. I'll bring you online. You share your opinions. Let's get to know. Let people be acquainted. Let people get to know, because the menaces we are seeing in society as regards to relationship, marriages, and lifestyles and families now it's not nothing to write on. Our parents think that it's like they even have more understanding than we that are now, because of one thing or the other. But thank God for MC Pleasant TV Sunday Live Discussion that will discuss if you want to get people's opinion. I want to know, you want to know. So let's come together and discuss. God bless you richly. Thanks once again for everyone that joined. Nasira, God bless you richly in the name of Jesus. Rafumilayo, thank you. Every one of you that joined us tonight, God bless you richly. Our time is up. God bless you richly in the name of Jesus Christ. Yes, sir. God created man and woman to build a home with children, building of home as well with the children. Yes, sir. God bless you, Rishi. Thank you so much. Join us again next week, Sunday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. See you then. Have a wonderful night rest. This week that you have just entered, may God do something new and something great in your life this week. Next week, Sunday, is another time. Let's keep it up. God bless you richly. Good night.